Hey guys, the Vivid here, and today we're going to be doing a tier list of all the generations starters for the Pokemon games. Sam is with me,
Yeah.
so I was thinking we're going to do Kanto all the way to Alola. They don't have Scarlet and Violet yet, so I'm just going to do that. So Charmander for me, I like fire starters a lot, and he's probably one of my most favorite Pokemon. So he is going S tier.
That's Cap. I think he's a solid B tier or A tier. He's a solid A tier. He does good against like at the very start of the game. He does good because it's like mainly grass type Pokemon at the start of the games. But
Or
like
Fire Red and Leaf Green, the remakes of the Gen 1 games, he gets Metal Claw and you can go through Brock's gym. So yeah, so if you pick Charmander and the remakes, you get
I
that
just
move.
it really depends on like which game you're playing though,
Yeah,
because like you want to get a good Pokemon that like starts off good.
yeah. Alright, Sam's turn. Which one do you want to do, Bulbasaur or Squirtle?
Let's do Squirtle.
Alright, where do you put him, and why is the reason?
I'd put him at I put him at B tier.
Alright, reasons?
Well, you could argue, but I'd say, I've only ever played the Pokemon Brick Bronze and Pokemon Emerald.
Ruby and Emerald or Sapphire and Emerald?
It was Ruby and Emerald.
Alright, okay, Gen 3.
So I remember them starting off with like grassy areas, and then getting into like fiery areas later on. I'm pretty sure grass is resistant to water, so it's kind of like medium useless at the start. But
Yeah.
he was useless. He was useless. Useful. He was useful after a while, but at the start, he was kind of like it's a little rough.
Okay, you talking about Mudkip or Squirtle?
Squirtle.
Okay.
Squirtle only is like only a he's only a water type, right?
Yeah, water type. Pure water type.
See, that's the thing with I like Pokemon with like multiple types because they can do like multiple moves, right?
Yeah. Okay. Next one up is Bulbasaur. People hate him. People love him. I'm gonna put him in C tier.
Ooh, ouch! My go-to Pokemon. Come on.
His shiny is good, and it stays consistent for his all three evolution lines, which I like. And he's if you go up against Brock, he's good and pretty tanky once you get past Misty and whatever gyms there are. If you have him in any game, it's kind of like Rock or whatever gym that Grass is super effective against. He's good because I'm pretty sure he's very tanky, but he's a C tier for me. All right, we are now in Gen 2. So there is Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. Which one you want to do?
I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna make much more. I like the ice spray here.
Yeah. So Cyndaquil uh, has to go down where Bulbasaur is. Reason being, it's cool and I like the concept, but I don't like its design without the fire on its back. Same thing for the rest of its evolutionary line. It's just looks weird without the flame and looks normal without the flame. Shiny's good, I have it, but yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Cyndaquil. I won't have very much thoughts on Gen 2 because I really don't play it much. So Totodile, I gotta put in B tier where Squirtle is. And reason being, it's, well, not really. I just think it's cool and I don't know the stats. But the shiny does look good. That's another reason. And Final Evolution for Alligator, I think it's called, looks very cool. So, yeah. B tier for me. Chikorita, E tier. Reason being, it's trash. That's all I have to say. Alright, Gen 3. Okay, Sam, you should have opinion on this one since it's Gen 3 and you played Pokemon Moon Emerald before. Or, no, Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah.
So, which ones you want to do? Because there's Torchic, Rico, and Mudkip.
They're all garbage. Except for Torchic. Actually, Torchic's pretty good.
Yeah.
I put Torchic at A tier.
I would put Torchic at A plus tier.
There's an A plus tier?
Yeah. Reason being is because it was my first ever Pokemon game was on the DS, was Ultra Sapphire, and he was my first ever starter, and I've beaten the game with him. The first time I beat the game with him, it was pretty emotional. I still have that memory with me, so he's an A plus tier. I would put him in S, but it's kind of like...
He's not insane, you know?
Yeah, like Blaziken's a good firefighting type, and the Mega's good. But if we do like full evolutions, Blaziken's probably gonna go in S tier. But yeah, Torchic A plus for me. So, which one are we agreeing on? Because there's A and then A plus.
I'd say I'd put him on A plus.
All right, Mudkip. What are your thoughts?
I never used Mudkip before.
I've used him. Same thing as Bulbasaur. Shiny's good, and he is very tanky once you get him to middle and final stage. Very tanky. Mega Evolution, even tankier. It depends on your stats, but if you get lucky and you get like HP and a hidden move, I think that boosts the HP and like defense, it's a very good Pokemon. And you could kind of like sweep the gyms a bit.
With Mudkip?
Yeah, it's like once you get him to his middle stage, which is no, it's Mudkip. What's the middle stage called again?
I thought there's like Swampert or something.
Swampert's final. It's Marshtomp.
Like
Marshtomp.
Marshtomp. Nobody remembers him.
Yeah, it's either Mudkip or Swampert.
There's like a Mega Swampert. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's very tanky. I'd say B.
Okay, no arguing.
All right, Trico. What are your thoughts?
Trico's pretty good. I put him at A tier.
Yeah, A tier for me too. Shiny's cool. If you do have it, I don't. I've been hunting it in Pokemon Go. And Froakie's, but I realized his has not been released yet, so yeah, I'm waiting for that. But Trico and his entire evolution is cool.
Pretty solid. It's not insane, but it's definitely a solid pick.
Yes. Trico on its own for a start is pretty good. Can beat Roxanne's gym very easily. And it's like a good Pokemon, I think, to have once you lead up to Brawly. I don't know, because Flying's super effective against fighting, or whatever the typing is. I think, no, Torchic's good against Brawly because it knows a flying type move, which is Peck. But Trico's good once you get past Brawly, which is kind of like a little roadblock for me, but that's it.
Oh, Brawly was kind of hard. I thought Brawly.
Yeah, it's Roxanne, and then they punch it right to 10th gear with Brawly. But overall, Shiny's good. For me, Trico is A tier. Alright, Gen 4. What is Gen 4 again? Oh, wait, yeah, Gen 4. Okay, so we have this Piplup. Alright, so Gen 4, Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. Chimchar, what are your...
It's kind of a mid lineup, except for Piplup. Piplup's pretty good.
Yeah. Turtwig is, for everyone, a very bad Pokemon. At the start, yes. Mid-stage evolution gets a bit better, but final stage, probably the best out of all of them. Turtwig, I gotta say D tier. And you mentioned how you like, or you think Piplup's good. What tier do you put him and why?
I'd say a solid B tier.
Yeah, agreeable. Evolutionary line looks cool, except middle. That's it.
Because it's basically the last evolution.
Last evolution is the coolest.
The Mega Piplup, though?
There's no
not Piplup, Empoleon or whatever.
There's no Mega Empoleon.
What? I swear there was. And there was like a let me search it up right now.
No, Mega Evolution was in Gen 3 in the remakes, I think. I don't know. Was it in the original?
No, there's no Mega Empoleon, I say.
Oh yeah, search up is there Mega Evolution and Gen 3 Ruby and Sapphire, like the original ones, not the remakes. Because I don't know. I think so? Is there?
Pardon, what did you say?
Is there a Mega Evolution in Ruby and Sapphire, like the original Gen 3 games?
I don't know.
Or is it just in the remakes?
I'm not sure. You can look it up.
Yeah. Alright. Is there Mega Evolution Okay, yeah. So it was originally in Pokemon X and Y, and no, it was Ruby and Sapphire, then X and Y, and then the Let's Go games. So no, there was no Mega Evolution in the original Gen 3 games. Alright, Chimchar. I gotta say, nothing much. Sam, what are your thoughts? I think we might have some connective errors, but, Chimchar for me would be, I don't know, in between E and D tier. That would be me. I'm going to put him in E tier because I've never really played the Sinnoh games, but I do like Turtwig and Piplup. Chimchar, not so much. Alrighty, now it is Gen 5, correct? Yeah, Gen 5. So it is Tepig, Snivy, Oshawott, and that's it for the starters for Gen 5. Gen 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Gen 5. Okay. So Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott. Again, never really played the Gen 5 games, but I do like Oshawott. I do think he's cute with his little shell. So he's going A tier. Possibly one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, it's in my top 30 or 20 favorite Pokemon. Tepig would be B. I, again, never played the games, and from what I've seen, his shiny looks very good, Final Evolution. It looks nice. absolutely phenomenal final evolution. I did have a shiny Tepig, or I got it from Wonder Training, but it was a level 100, so I couldn't evolve it. Yeah. So, yeah, Tepig for me, B tier. Snivy, the way he looks like an absolute jerk, and I stand by my decision. He is D tier. He's good for his first and second evolution, but final one, he loses me on there. And now Gen 6. I'm going to do Chespin because if you've been catching up, he just had a community day in January.
Oh well, my bad. I was muted. No, you're not gonna diss Snivy like that. Snivy's my go-to Pokemon.
Wait, you could, oh my god. Do we need to redo this into, okay.
Snivy's my go-to Pokemon.
Alright, 1 minute. We're going to need to restart this. Alright, so Snivy, no D tier, correct?
No D tier. Snivy's my go-to Pokemon. B tier.
Yeah, I could live with that. And Oshawott for me, A tier. He's adorable, like I said, with the shell. Tepig, stand by my decision. He's actually, I think he was over here, but I'm just gonna put him in C because he's not. I've never played it. Now Gen 6. As I said, Chespin just had a community day in January in Pokemon Go. Shiny's pretty solid. Evolutionary line, yes. I like first stage and final stage with it, which is Chespin right there, and Chestnut, I think it is, or whatever the final evolution is. But you know, a pretty solid Pokemon, A tier. What do you think?
Actually, yeah, I'd say so. I think I played with it once, and it was like bonking everybody.
All right, we have Fennekin. Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about this one. It's actually, I don't think I've actually seen the shiny. Sam, are you?
Alright, I gotta go.
All right. Well, see you, Sam. I'll continue the video without you. All right. Anyway, so Fennekin, I'd say C or D tier. That's D tier. Never really used it, and from what I've seen, it's a meh Pokemon. Froakie, yeah, we're just gonna put him right there. All right, reasons being, Greninja, Shiny's cool, and I like all the evolutionary lines for Froakie. He is top 10, one of my favorite Pokemon. And yeah. All right, Alola. Litten, probably like, I've actually, Litten and Rowlet can go up here. Rowlet being, well, he's a round boy and adorable. Litten is because I like cats and fire types, and evolutionary line is solid. Same thing with Rowlet. I didn't want to. I want to put another thing in A plus tier, but at this point, nothing much. But yeah, anything in S is like one of my favorite Pokemons. Poplio, we're just gonna put him in D tier. I have no reason to put it. I just don't like him. All right, Sword and Shield. Scorbunny, Soblin, Grookey. I like Grookey a lot. He's adorable. Evolutionary line has him at A tier. He would be A plus if it weren't for his evolutionary line. Sobble, solid S tier. You cannot change my mind. He is adorable. Look at that guy. Evolutionary line, questionable. Final one, I don't really like, but I can look past it. Shiny's good. Even though Sword and Shield Shiny locked it, it's from the Pokemon TCG card game. So yeah, I just really like him. Scorbunny, A plus. Again, I like fire starters, and its evolutionary line's solid. It's just, not really feeling it. So yeah, so for S tier we have 5 Pokemon, which are Charmander, Froakie, Rowlet, and Litten, and Sobble. A plus tier is Torchic and Scorbunny. A is Trico, Oshawott, Chespin, Grookey. B, Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, Piplup, and Snivy. C would be Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, and Tepig. D, Turtwig, Fennekin, and Poplio. E would be Chimchar and Chikorita. That is all for today. I am going to film another one of these videos like this, but it is going to be, I don't know, but I'm just gonna film another one of these. Anyway, hope you all had a nice day, and this is all for the Pokemon starters tier list. Goodbye.